The first part is listening part, right? Listening. And the second part is reading. Every part, the full score of every part is 100. So the total score is 200. If you got the score is 120 or more than 120, you can pass the test. So in our group, all students pass the HSK test. Zhejiang University. I saw the question from Univerity. Yes, the final test will be like the HSK test, but not HSK1. It will be like HSK2 test model. HSK2 will be harder than HSK1. And this Wednesday, we will start HSK2 lesson. Everybody, please try your best to learn HSK2 because it's harder than HSK1. And Umaradin, you saw the paper of other university because we have different goals. Our goals is this term. Like you pass the HSK2 test, and I don't know how about them. You just need to pay attention to our classes. It's just a practice or actual exam. This time, just the practice. If the actual exam of HSK, we will test together in the class time. How much we need to score in exam? How much the score in exam is depend on yourself, Shahaide, because our final score in this term consists of many parts. In the beginning of our class, I have already introduced about your attendance, your performance in class, your final exam score. So everybody, if I send next time, if I give the module text to you, please do it on time. Because if you use more time to finish it, even finally you got the high score, but it's useless. Because in the real exam, you don't have too much time for you to consider it. Will there be listening and the reading part only in this semester exam of HSQ. For HSK2, later I can show the model text paper later. When will be final exam? After we finished the HSK2 lessons. Okay, 小海的 I understand your meaning. Oh. $120 or more than 120. It means that if you want to pass the HSK1 test, you need to get 120 score at least. Okay, everybody, now we explain the model text first. If we have time, I want to give another listening text because in the model text, you use too much time. So I'm not sure whether you can pass the exam or not, actually. Okay, the first part, listening.
HSK 一级考试。
大家好，欢迎参加 HS3。
吃饭。
一、说话。
说话。
About the listening part, 一说话，说话。Please translate it in Chinese. 说话。Yes, speak, 说话 speak. But the picture show us listening, 听听。So it's wrong. Next one.
二、吃饭。
吃饭。
吃饭。 吃饭。Eat meal. Yes, eat meal. Eat meal.吃饭. In Chinese, 饭 point to the meal, but food in Chinese, we call it 食物. Anything we can eat, we all can call them 食物. So 吃饭 in English, eat meal. 他吃苹果. Yes, 上海的 answer. 他吃苹果. From the picture, we can see the girl is eating the apple. So this one wrong.
3. 学习汉语。
学习汉语。
3. 学习汉语. What's the meaning of 学习汉语? Sharani, very good. Study Chinese language. 学习汉语, it means study Chinese language or study Chinese. From the picture, we can see there is a teacher and foreign and international students. So it's right.
4. 椅子下面。
椅子下面。
椅子下面. What's the meaning of 椅子下面? I saw different answers. Blah blah 下面. Something 下面. It means below or under something. 椅子下面, under the chair. So this one is wrong.
5. 太热了。
太热了。
太热了. 太热了. Yes. Sharani, very good. So fast and right. 太热了 means too hot. Too hot. So everybody please pay attention to remember this structure. Too plus, 太 plus adjective plus l. 太 blah blah l. Show us too blah blah. 太热了 too hot. And very hot, it means 很热很热. 很 plus the adjective. Very hot 很热很热. So this one is right. Let's go on.
第二部分，一共5个题，每题听2次。例如，
这是我的书。
这是我的书。现在开始第6题。6，我们一共3个人。
我们一共3个人。
Okay, from this part, we can see not all content we all learned. 我们 we learn. What's the meaning of 我们? We, yes, we have already learned 一共actually it means together 一共 before we didn't learn but 3个人3个人 we have already learned. And for this question, the keywords is 3个人. So everybody, it's very, very important in listening part. Please find the keywords. 3个人3 So C is right.
,7，他在做菜呢。
他在做菜呢。
做菜 What's the meaning of 做菜? 做菜 Yes. 做菜 actually point to cooking or do the dishes. 做菜 So A.
8，昨天5月18号。
5月18号
5月18号。
It's very easy, right? 5月5月 May 18号 Even this question you cannot say about the month because the month is not very clear here. You can listen in the keywords about the date. 号18号 A is 16号 C is 15号 Just B 18号
9，茶杯在桌子上。
茶杯在桌子上。
Here, we listened a word 茶杯 Yes, Shirani, very good. Teacup. We call teacup in Chinese 茶杯 actually, we need to find the keyword 杯 茶杯 is a kind of 杯子茶杯teacup. So you need to understand what's the meaning of 茶 and what's the meaning of 杯 is very important. On the other hand, 在桌子上，在桌子上。So we should choose C. So everybody, if you cannot understand the word 茶杯, maybe you will choose A. Because you know what's the meaning of 在桌子上. But A show us the 电脑. Picture B don't have 桌子. 桌子 it means table.
10. 我是坐飞机来北京的。
我是坐飞机来北京的。
飞机，飞机。For this question, just consider the keyword about the traffic tool. 飞机 actually 飞机 point to airport. Oh, sorry, airplane. And about the A, how to say taxi in Chinese? How to say 打叉? Sharani, what's your meaning? Taxi, taxi in Chinese, 出租车. 出租车. 打车 it means take a taxi. If only taxi, 出租车. Take a taxi, 打车. 玩出租车 or 打车. So everybody please distinguish 出租车 and 打车. 打车 in text, yes, 打车 means take a taxi. If only taxi, take a taxi. If only taxi is a noun. In Chinese, 出租车, 出租车. So please distinguish 出租车 and 打车. They don't have the same meaning. How about the picture C? Picture C show us the train. Train. 火车。But this picture show us the high-speed train. It also a kind of train, right? How to say high-speed train in Chinese? 高铁。高铁。高铁 is a kind of high, 高铁 high-speed train, and it's a kind of train. 高铁。G train. 高铁。How about low speed? Why we call 高铁 high-speed train? Because the high-speed train is very, very fast, right? So 高铁 is a noun, but we never call them low speed. Low speed is common train. You just say 火车 is okay. We don't have low speed train, we just have common train. 沙海德, in your country you have the low speed train? G train, K train. In China, about the trains, they have different time too. For example, for example, G230 it's a kind of train. It's a kind of high train because 高铁 we choose the first letter for the train. 高铁 start with G and Z. Oh no. Later Z. D is a little bit lower than G, but D is still very fast. D is a little lower than G, but is still faster than the common train. And then is Z. Z belong to the common train. Z belong to the common train. But Z is the fastest train in all common train. And then we also have K. K is a common train. And before, we still have just use the number to show us the train. This train maybe belong to the lower train, 沙海德 before mentioned. But now we don't have too many trains about this kind of. Yes, we also have T. T is little faster than K, but lower than Z. T. G and D. G is the most expensive train in China, and D is the second expensive in China. About Z, T, K, although they don't have the same speed, they have the same price. Z, T, K, they have the same price, but this kind of train is cheaper than others. Okay, about part 3. There is no high-speed train, just a normal train. Okay, everybody, let's go on. For this part, we often saw them, right? Especially this picture. Every time when we have the listening practice, or see this picture for example. 你好 picture, yes. Abdul give a name to this picture. 你好 picture.
题，每题听2次。现在开始第11题。
11
11，你女儿在哪儿工作？
她在医院工作，她是大夫。
11，你女儿在哪儿工作？
她在医院工作，她是大夫。
Okay, everybody. 11. Please tell me the keywords you listened and you think. 沙海德 Santosh Firdaus 医院医院 Okay, I think there are 2 words in this question, 2 keywords in this question. First one, 女儿，你女儿在哪儿工作？女儿 We can see the picture. Picture C, picture C is the 你好 picture, also the example picture. So we never choose it. C, we never choose it. 女儿 from A, B, D, E, F. 女儿 just B, D, E show us the female. So we can choose it from B, D, and E. And 医院 show us D. 医院 show us D. 工作医院 Boma told us 工作 and 医院 Okay, and finally, the man in the recording told us 大夫他是大夫 is equal to 医生 In oral language, we always use 大夫the neutral tongue 大夫 actually is point to the 医生 doctor Nurse is 护士point to nurse, and 大夫 is doctor. 大夫 is equal to doctor. Nurse 护士 Okay, next one.
12，你会做中国菜吗？
我不会，我妈妈会做。
12. 你会做中国菜吗？
我不会，我妈妈会做。
Abdul told us keywords.
13.
你在北京住哪儿？
About this about this question, the keywords 中国菜，中国菜，中国菜 and then 妈妈，妈妈，妈妈，妈妈。Mama show us mama is a female, right? So before we choose D, we just can choose B or E, but mama, E is a little girl, so we just can choose B, mama. And another keyword is 中国菜，中国菜， Chinese dishes or Chinese food. If you can now see the Chinese dishes in this picture, just find mama is okay. B. So 12 is B. B. Okay, everybody, we have a break. See you 10 minutes later.